Hi everyone, it's Nikki aka Damo, and today is May 21st, 2013. This is my third time I've tried to make this video because every time I'm always interrupted. But this video is for weeks 11 and 12. I know I didn't make a video for week 11, and I purposely did not make a video for week 11 because I just couldn't do it, honestly. I just couldn't get up and confess everything that I had done for week 11. And week 11 was terrible. I honestly gained weight. And for week 11, I just completely fell off. I told myself I just cannot do this anymore. I don't want to do it anymore, and I'm going to eat whatever I want to eat whenever I want to eat it. And what's wrong with that? What's wrong with the way I am now? And to be honest, there's a lot wrong with the way I am now. Hypertension and diabetes runs in both sides of my family. And that is something I'm honestly trying to avoid when I get older. Um, for week 11, I ate everything and anything I wanted. Like, everything in sight. I had no restrictions whatsoever. I was barely working out. Um, wasn't sticking to my daily points. I couldn't. I just fell off completely. Like, I just don't know what got into me. I I couldn't. I told myself I can't do this anymore. And it's not like I'm struggling. I was struggling, but I just couldn't do it, honestly. I ate everything and anything, especially after Mother's Day. Um, I had tons of stuff. I had ribs, I had chicken and french fries. I ate half a cheesecake by myself. I ate half a cheesecake by myself. And within a few hours. I wouldn't even say within 1 or 2 days because it was within a few hours of each other, basically. So it was terrible. Um, I barely worked out, as I stated, probably stated before. I knew, like, after I ate half that cheesecake, I felt bad. I felt so bad. But at the same time, I wanted it so bad. And I just couldn't control myself when it came down to eating it and eating other things. I couldn't. And I didn't understand, like, why am I just sitting here telling myself no? It's not like, I just felt like I was telling myself no all the time, all the time. And to be honest, that's not what I was telling myself. Um, I was telling myself that in moderation, cut it back a little bit, or maybe you could switch it for something healthier. And just to me, I just said F it. On Mother's Day, I ate tons of stuff. I ate tons of stuff. I had ribs. I had macaroni and cheese. I had spaghetti. I had half a cheesecake. I had beans. I had bread. I had pop, tons of juice. Um, French fries, chocolate cake within that week. I had ice cream, tons of ice cream, because it's hot now. I had tons and tons of ice cream. I had gyros. I had Italian beef, red lobster. I had tons of stuff. And I just was not restricting anything or saying let's cut back, or maybe let's cut this in half, or maybe let's switch this out. I ate what I want when I wanted it. And I just was lying to myself when it came down to tracking food. I either wasn't tracking the food or wasn't tracking the food the right way and lying about my points. So it was a lot. It was a lot going on. I just, when it came time to weigh in, I couldn't do it. Like, even though I only gained 2 pounds for week 11, I just couldn't bring myself to terms and um, couldn't bring myself to terms when it came down to making a video. I just couldn't do it because I had disappointed myself. I knew I would disappoint others. I was so sad. I was sick with myself. I was sick with what I was doing. Like, I just couldn't believe it. And I recently have watched Susan's video, and her YouTube tag is Taming the Food Beast. And she was such an inspiration to me because I knew that I was not the only one with this problem. I knew that I was not the only one who had issues when it came down to food and eating the right things. And I know I'm an emotional eater. I know I eat for pleasure too at the same time, which is terrible. I mean, it's terrible. There are some people that live to eat, and there are some people that eat to live. And I think I'm more of a person that lives to eat, which is bad. It's so bad. And watching her video it made me feel like I'm not the only person in the world with food issues. And talking to my boyfriend about it, I mean, I love him to death, and he gets in my butt about a lot of things, and he made me realize that this is not healthy. This is not okay. This is not something you should be doing. And I just was really sad and down. And I mean, after that, I knew I had to get things back into gear, which I did. And I knew that I want to be healthy. I want to be okay. I don't want to be thin. I want to be healthy. You know, when I was a size 12, I was at my happiest and I was healthy. I know that, quote unquote, doctors tell us that in order to be healthy, you should be a certain weight size. But that's not entirely true. As a nurse, I know that you could be a certain weight size but not be healthy. So when I remember doing this, or when I remember eating, I'm going to tell myself I'm doing it to be healthy, to be happy, not to be thin or to try to fit the mold, or do what someone tells me I should be doing. I'm going to do it because I want to be healthy at the end of the day. So that was week 11. Now for week 12, I'm going to hurry up because this video is getting kind of long. Week 12 was really good. For week 12, I lost 1.6 pounds. So I am now back at 180.2. And I'm happy, although I'm still in the 180s. I'm still happy though, because to lose a pound is hard. It really is hard. And if you look at what a pound of fat looks like, you'd be amazed at how much work you have to do in order to burn just 1 pound or even a half a pound. And I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to beat myself up about it. But I know I worked my ass off to burn off that 1.6 pounds that I had gained back. I mean, actually, I gained back 2 pounds because I was at 181.8, but I'm now 180.2. But I worked my ass off. I ate healthy. I worked out. I worked out with my boyfriend. We went, worked out together. And I think the hardest part about it is my boyfriend isn't always here with me. Currently, he's living in Nebraska and I'm in Chicago. So until I finish up here and move down to Nebraska, I have to be able to motivate myself. Not just depending on him to motivate me all the time, but I have to motivate myself. And I think in the beginning, I was highly motivated to lose the weight. And somewhere along the way, I've just fell off when it came down to doing that. And I want to be healthy. That's the main thing. I have a pair of jeans in the closet that I really want to fit into, and they're a size 12. I got them from New York and Company. And I have not been able to wear them. I spent $80 on these damn jeans and have not been able to get into them because I've been waiting to try them on. And that is what I really want to do. I want to be healthy when it comes down to me putting on my wedding dress. I want to be healthy when it comes down to me getting ready to have children. And I'm not going to let this weight, take over, or this weight ruin my life, or take away, anything from me. Like Susan said, you can't let your weight issues rob you of your life. And I'm not going to let it rob me of my life. So in the meantime, I'm asking everyone to just do your best. Like, I know it's so hard to try to lose weight. I know, you know, I'm trying to do it. And I know your struggle is just as hard as mine. And in the meantime, I just tell yourself you can do this. I know you can do it. That's what a journey is all about. You're going to have ups and downs, and you're going to have moments where you're upset and you want to cry and break down, and you're going to have moments where you're happy and jumping for joy. That's the whole point of having a journey. So you can sit and tell others about your story and about what you have overcome in order for you to be where you are in your life today. So in the meantime, I wish everybody the best of luck, and I hope everybody's doing well. And I'm praying for all of you, and I know you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. So I wish everyone the best of luck. Know that I'm rooting for you, and I'm here for support. So comment and subscribe. Message me. I'm always here. So, bye-bye, everybody.